Hello. So today I want to tell you about the game Blorp. And this is a tile placement game where to me the artwork looks a little bit like it was created by Dr. Seuss and the people that made the substance. If that makes sense, you'll see what I mean. So this has two modes. It has a standard mode and it has a blitz mode. And I think I'm a bigger fan of blitz mode. I'm going to talk about that one second. But this is a fun tile placement game for 2 to 6 players that you can really play with most ages. The strategy of the trumpet connections, which I will explain, is going to be a little bit harder for younger players, but let me show you how this works. So you have your stand of blorps, and you do have more in here if you're playing with 5 to 6 players. Those are in the box, and thankfully the stand can stay assembled and stay in the box, which is something I love. So there will always be 4 blorp tiles available for anyone's turn. And on your turn, you are simply going to take an available blorp tile. And for scoring, you must have a complete blorp with no open edges in order for it to score at the end of the game. The bigger it is, the more you're going to score. Your largest of each of the 3 colors are going to score double points, and all of your smaller ones are going to score single points. Now, like I said, there are trumpets, and if trumpets can point directly at each other, even if it's from super far away on the board, and even if it's through other colored blorps, they communicate, and that now counts as one giant blorp. So for my turn, maybe I am going to start with this red, and they call this orange. I say it's more yellow, whatever. So then the next person goes, they take their tile, the third person goes, and this they can take, it's a spore tile. In order to score this spore tile, you must have it surrounded on all 4 sides and you'll get 5 points. If you surround it on all 8 sides, then you'll get more points. So when a turn comes back around to you, let's say the person took that and now it's me. Oh, another spore tile. So I must match colors. I cannot put things in a way that they do not match, but you will notice things always have blue edges, and blue edges can always go to blue edges, so there is always a way to place it. So I think I'm going to take this and place it there, and that would be my turn, and that blorp now is technically completed because it's only 2, so I'm not going to get a lot of points for that. It's not going to be my biggest one, but we continue to go, we continue to play, and then once there are the 4 cards on display and only 4, I'm just putting some cards out there, left in the display, that's when we finish the round and the game will end. So here is a situation where this is only a 2 blorp and it's complete, but these trumpets now are communicating to each other. And I'm just going to look at some tiles and figure out what I want to do. So now if we're doing something like this, and that one's now completed, this is now considered 1 blorp, and we could then, let's say, build a green one in between, and it's complete. As you can see, this game, you are going to need some space. So let's find me another trumpet. Again, obviously you would not just get to look through the cards like I am, but I'm trying to show you some things, so I get to. So we want, come on, trumpets. Okay, we're going to take this yellow trumpet, and then we're going to put this big piece on there, and then we'll put this one, and then let's do this one that technically completes that. So now, because these trumpets communicate, and then these trumpets communicate, and these trumpets communicate, all of this is one giant yellow blorp, which is going to get me a lot of points. So at the end of the game, like I said, you're going to score your 3 largest colored ones, and this is 1 orange, yellow. You're going to score your largest red and your largest green. Those are going to get you double points. Every other completed blorp that's not your largest is going to get you 1 point per tile in it. Then whoever out of everyone playing has the largest of each color, they get 10 bonus points. The surrounded spores get you points, and whoever has the most blorps also gets 10 bonus points. So that is the regular version. Now for the blitz mode. For the blitz mode, depending on your player count, you're either going to get 16 or 24 tiles. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 4. So this is my pile. You may only play one-handed. That's important. And to start, everyone's going to get one of these random bigger tiles. So that's going to be my starting tile. And we are simply going to say go. I can only use one hand and I must legally place it not on a blue edge. So this is a speed game because whenever someone has placed all of theirs, they get to yell out Blorplets and everybody stops and then we score up as usual. Now, the thing that's interesting is if I ever get a tile that the only way I could place it would be to place it on blue, and I'm keeping my arm down here, otherwise I'll start taking 2 tiles at a time. If someone gets a tile that they cannot place, so let's pretend my next tile cannot be placed anywhere legally. I say Blorp, and I pass it to the person next to me. They place the tile they're currently placing, and then they must place this tile. If they can't place it, they'll say Blorp and pass it around. So it could potentially benefit you because you're getting more tiles so you can make bigger Blorps, but it could also hurt you because then you're not getting through your tiles and you're not going to maybe be the one to end the game. But the scoring still works the same. You're not penalized for any tiles that you didn't play. You probably just have fewer scoring opportunities the fewer tiles that you play. So I think the Blitz mode is really fun because it's just this all-out chaos and you're just working on your own thing and you're not waiting for turns. And I really like when I don't have to wait for turns. So Blorp is a great game, whether you are playing it the classic way or the Blitz way. It's for 2 to 4 players. It's one of those that, you know, it seems really simple because it's tiling, but with the addition of the trumpets and having to complete the Blorps in order for them to score before the stack runs out and get you down to those last 4, it's a really clever game. So I am enjoying this one. Let me know, is this something you're interested in? What are some of your favorite tile placement games? Give me a like and a follow, and I'll keep bringing you more board game content. Thanks. Bye.